We are just rolling out of North Dakota here. We were up here the last 3 days setting up blinds for late season, scouting spots out, getting everything all ready to go. Got some cameras out on a handful of spots. Things are looking pretty good up here. No snow yet, but there is some cooler temperature coming, it looks like, in the 10-day. And then our late season hunt will be starting up here. Me and Brenner are headed back to Iowa. Gonna get back home here at about 1 in the morning, and then we're heading down to my lease. Gonna get some stuff set up down there for late season. I got about 3 acres of standing corn that the farmer left for me for muzzleloader, and we got a cage blind in the back of the truck. We're gonna get that all set up and get everything kind of situated on the property for late season hunting. I got a handful of cameras I got to get out, and then we're going to kind of let that soak till the end of the month. The late muzzleloader starts on December 20th down there, but I really don't plan on hunting it until the weather gets cold. If the weather's colder on the 20th, I'll start, but if not, got a pretty long season, so if the weather's not doing what I'm hoping, we'll just wait it out until it gets good. But I'm excited. This will be my first, I would say, real crack at trying to shoot a whitetail with a muzzleloader. I've hunted a little bit in Wisconsin in the past, muzzleloader, but I've actually never shot a whitetail with a muzzleloader. So hopefully this year's the year. Got a handful of solid bucks on the cameras so far down on the lease, and I'm thinking something big is going to show up here in the next couple weeks, as long as we can get some bad weather.
Jamming? Jamming?
No, I'm sleeping.
If the Oral-B
Ready for
IO
bed.
electric toothbrush had a theme song, this would be it.
Almost there.
I think we got a full enough load. Go put up a tower stand. What do you say? Warmer in the truck than it is in the house. Got back here last night, home. Turned the thermostat on. I was so tired, it just hopped right in bed. Woke up this morning to an ice chest, so that's a pretty nice wake up call. About 55 degrees in the house. Heat's not working. So now we gotta figure that out when we get back, hopefully. But we're gonna get this tower up, get that done, get a bunch of cameras out on the lease, and be muzzleloader hunting in a couple of weeks. That's good here. There we go, it's starting now. What we got set up here is we got about 3 acres of standing corn. There's 2 fingers here. One runs kind of out to the northeast, and one runs straight south. We got a pond dam in the middle. I think it's going to lay out pretty good for late season. There's some cover off to the west here. There's a little bit of cover up through this draw that'll hold some deer. And then we're going to set this cage blind kind of up on this high point. And that should allow us to come off the back end, across the field, over the hill, to get in and out, hopefully quiet. And then once we get this set up, we're gonna try and maybe knock a few rows of corn down and put some cell cameras up in it, and then stay out of here for the next few weeks. But it should be a pretty sweet setup. Hopefully we can get a muzzleloader buck down here in the next few weeks, but we got a ton of work to do, so we're gonna get started on this. Making progress now. We had a little hiccup in the beginning. Platform, we got that all squared away. We just got everything set up here. We got the cage blind up in position. Ran some of the corn down here. We got 2 lanes basically. We got a lane shooting straight north up the gut of this finger, and then we got a lane shooting about 150 yards up the other finger here. I got 4 cell cameras here. We're going to put those multi cameras out here and then just pretty much let this be. I'll probably come back in a day before season and maybe knock a little more corn down. But should be pretty well set up for late season. This plays out pretty good for anything with a north wind, west wind, anything that has any sort of north in it should be perfect. Hey guys, welcome to another First Light in the field here today. We're down in Iowa, temps are in about the 40s. And I just wanted to talk a little bit today about the Catalyst Foundry Pant. This is probably one of my favorite pants that First Light makes. It's a great mid-season piece, whether you're hunting or just doing work in the field. 2 of the great things about this piece is the fleece lining and then the brush guards on the pants. The brush guards are great if you're going through brush, going in on a stand, or if you're doing work like we are today. And then the fleece lining just gives you that little bit of insulation. You really don't have to wear like a base layer or anything like that if you're being active doing field work. Maybe if you're in the tree and using these in a hunting situation, you'd want to layer underneath. But for the most part, 40, 50 degree weather, this is my go-to pant. Just wrapping up on the lease here today. It is almost 3 o'clock. We just got here this morning at about 8, so we've been spending probably the last 6 hours out here. Got the cage blind up. As you can see, got the corn knocked down, got all the cameras up and situated for late season. We're kind of in that weird transition time in between rut hunting and going into our late season, so we usually take about a week and a half off from the hunting action and do a little bit more prep work again, transition stuff onto food sources. We got a lot of stuff done this week up in North Dakota, and then we got back home here in Iowa and spent the day out here getting things ready for late muzzleloader. I know Brennan has some stuff to do on his farms coming up, so you'll probably see a little bit of that. As far as hunting goes, we'll start potentially in Wisconsin or North Dakota here in the next week. And then Brennan and Aaron are going down to Oklahoma to hunt a new piece of property down there that looks like it has a lot of potential. So pretty excited to see how those guys do. But as far as our work here today in Iowa goes, we are all done. We're gonna head back to the house, maybe wash the truck off, and we'll be back in the woods here shortly.